everyone! My name is Felicia, and I'm a firefighter here in our city. My job is to help put out fires and help with any emergency our citizens may have. Fighting fires can be very dangerous if I'm not wearing my special armor that helps keep me safe while I do my job. Like my helmet that protects my head and helps me breathe clean air when there's a lot of smoke. I also wear a big jacket to protect me from the flames. But there's an invisible armor that I wear every day, and it's more powerful than anything in my firefighter's gear. It's called the Armor of God. I can't do anything well without the shield of faith from God's armor. It helps me remember that God promises to be with me and take care of me. There's a verse from the Bible that helps me remember to hold up the shield of faith and put on all of God's armor every day. Let me hear you say it after me. Put on all of God's armor. Ephesians 6:11. That's it! Here in the city, we sing a song to help us remember all the pieces of God's armor that we need to put on every day. Stand up and sing it now.
Put on the full armor of God, stand strong against the evil one. Put on the full armor of God, the full armor of God. First things first, got the belt of truth. Ayo, ayo. Put on my boots, gotta tell the good news. Ayo, ayo. The armor of God and the shield of faith. Got my sword and my helmet, now it's time to pray. Ayo, ayo. Put on the full armor of God, stand strong against the evil one. Put on the full armor of God, the full armor of God. First things first, you got the belt of truth. Ayo, ayo. Put on my boots, I gotta tell the good news. The armor of God and the shield of faith. Ayo, ayo. Got my sword and my helmet, now it's time to pray. Ayo, ayo. Put on the full armor of God, stand strong against the evil one. Put on the full armor of God, the full armor of God. Put on the full armor of God, stand strong against the evil one. Put on the full armor of God, the full armor of God. Now in faith we can stand against every evil plan. Now it's time to be strong. He has won. Put on the full armor of God, stand strong against the evil one. Put on the full armor of God, the full armor of God. Put on the full armor of God, stand strong against the evil one. Put on the full armor of God, the full armor of God.
You did a great job singing that song. Now go ahead and take a seat. One of my favorite pieces of the armor of God is the sword of the Spirit. The Bible is the sword of the Spirit. Would you like to hear a story from the Bible?
Yes!
Great! Let's all get ready for the story by clicking on our listening ears.
Click.
Now, let's put on our special eyes.
Zoop.
One day, Jesus said to his friends, "Let's get in the boat and sail to the other side." So they got in the boat and began to row on the water. Let's all pretend to row like Jesus' friends. Row! 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 Great job! Jesus had been teaching all day and he was tired. So he laid down in the boat and went to sleep. Friends, can you pretend to sleep like Jesus? Now wake up! All of a sudden, the wind began to blow really hard. Then the waves started splashing so high. Jesus' friends were so scared. They ran to where Jesus was sleeping and shouted for him to wake up. On the count of 3, let me hear you shout, "Wake up!" 1, 2, 3.
Wake up!
That's it! They wanted Jesus to wake up because they were scared their boat was about to sink. Jesus woke up and said to the wind and the waves, "Be quiet, be still." Amazingly, the wind and the waves went away. The water was calm and quiet. Jesus asked his friends, "Why are you so afraid? Don't you have any faith?" As they sailed away, Jesus' friends were no longer scared because they knew that they could trust Jesus to take care of them, even when things seemed scary. Every time we put on God's armor, we have the power to be an everyday hero. When we hold up the shield of faith, we are trusting that God will always be with us and take care of us, because that's what He promises to do. So, let me hear you say this after me. Hold up
Hold up
the shield of faith.
the shield of faith.
You've got it! When you put on all of God's armor and pray, you'll be strong enough to stand up to any evil that comes your way.
Every day, I will wear the full armor of God. I put on the belt of truth so I can fight the devil's lies. I put on the armor of godliness to protect my heart and do what's right. I put on the good news boots so I'll be ready to show God's love all day. I hold up the shield of faith to block anything the enemy sends my way. I put on the helmet of salvation so I'll remember God will always love me. I use the sword of the Spirit because God's word is my best weapon against the enemy. Now, I stand firm and pray.